Ronald Van Donald, Toronto Maple Leafs. Here we are. Year 1 playoffs, and this is what I like. We got the Buffalo Sabres in the first round, and the rivalry already begins. This is what I wanted. This is going to be the team that we're probably going to have a lot of matches against, the Buffalo Sabres, and they have, what is it? What do they call it? It's not, I don't know what his nickname is, I don't remember, but they have Jack Eichel, and Jack Eichel is deadly. I think he was deadly anyway this year, but anyway, we're going to go and look at the lineup for the Buffalo Sabres. They should be pretty good already. They have a pretty solid team already, and I know that they simulate very well offensively with Sam Reinhart. Sam Reinhart in this game is just monstrous. He is a point machine. Okay, so I'm going to keep saying the Edmonton Oilers because I'm doing Edmonton and Toronto at the same time. But, okay, edit lines. Alright, let's see what the Buffalo Sabres are all about in year 1, and they're only going to be getting better, but so are we. The only thing is, who's going to have the better drafting throughout the years, and who is going to be victorious throughout this nasty rivalry. Okay, view opponents' lineups. What do we got? Okay, they got Evander Kane. I think he had like 40 goals this season or something. 41 goals, 38.79 points. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Evander Kane is a goal-scoring threat. They have Ryan O'Reilly and Kyle Pozo. For some reason, they don't have Eichel on the first line, even though he's a 92 medium franchise. God damn. Oh, how did he do throughout the year? He didn't have a great year. Okay, yeah, so he's not the biggest threat, but that's because he's playing on the freaking second line. He's not getting he doesn't have the wingers yet, does he? Well, he is playing with Reinhardt and tennis. Freaking Tyler, god damn it. Look at this guy. How tall is he? He's not very tall. He's 5'9", For a hockey player, that's small, but, in the average human world, he's not that bad. But anyway, their second line is Reinhardt, Eichel, and Ennis. Again, another line that can produce goals. And 92 on the second line. God damn, that beats us. And that first line might even beat ours as well. It's quite good. Third line, rounded out with Molson, Gergensons, and Marcus Foligno, and you got Johan Larsson, Cody McCormick, and Nicholas Delorier on the fourth line. So their third line is okay, and their fourth line is meh. Alright, in the defense, they got the big man, freaking Rasmus Ristolainen, 6'4", 203 pounds, 88 overall. He's only going to get better. This guy gets good. He's got solid offensive, freaking beastly defensive, physical stats. Good Lord have mercy. How do you do this year? He only had 29 points, so, he's not getting there yet, but he'll get up there. He'll get going. Former Leaf, Cody Frames. Good Lord have mercy. Zach Bogosian there with Ristolainen, and they got Kulikov. He's not too bad. He's only 26 years old. Used to be a Florida Panther, drafted first round, 14th overall in 2009. Good defensive stats. He's not the greatest offensive threat, but he's okay. More of a defensive man. And they got Josh Georges, a guy that wouldn't sign with the Leafs, what a bastard. And then Jake McCabe. He's 23 with a high top 6 potential, only 81 overall. He could be something we can watch out for in the future. He's going to be getting better. Signed for 3 more years. He's not that great right now. And then Josh Georges, he's just meh. So not too great on the defensive. They got an okay top 2, and then it just kind of falls off after that. And then the goalie, Robin Lehner, 87 overall, medium elite. It's kind of a high potential. I think maybe they should make that just a starter. I don't know if this guy's got the elite thing going for him. Not anymore. But, he has flashes of brilliance, and he might have a flash of brilliance in this playoff series. It's going to be Robin Lehner versus Frederick Anderson. And the backup is Anders Nielsen. We won't have to probably deal with him very much. Anyway, I want to look at my team. We got the goalie, Anderson. He is better than our first line. Yeah, it doesn't stack up to their first line. Even our second line, I would say it's, again, them, especially with that 92 Eichel on that freaking line. But we have the third line, I don't know. We have Connor Brown there. He's not great, but he has good offensive talent, so he's okay. I don't know. I would give our bottom 6 to us, and then the defense looks like that. Morgan Riley is a 90, but we do have just the 281, so I would have to give the Buffalo Sabres possibly a slight edge on the defensive end. Okay, enough talk. Let's get the simulation underway. Game 1, we have the home ice advantage. I do believe we finished first in in the division, so that's actually quite surprising. Okay. Let's get the hell out of here. Matthews has been named captain, and he is going to be taking his team into the first playoff run. Can he produce? This is his big spotlight. This is his time to shine. And as we know, I am willing to take off captaincies if you don't produce. So Austin Matthews is under the spotlight. Game 1 in Toronto. The Leafs haven't made the playoffs in a very long time. I think it'd be like 10 years at this point. They haven't made a legit playoff run with a full season. And this is it. Round 1, period 1 is pretty much already over. 0-0, and it's a 10-9 shots, pretty close. Goaltender battle underway. Freddie Anderson shutting door, and so is Robin Leonard. Period 2. Oh, here we go. It opens up a little bit. Matt Molson, and then Connor Brown and Semin. Look at that. That third line with 2 goals. Very good stuff. All right, third period. We have a 1-goal lead. Hold on, got to do that. All right, third period underway. We have a 1-goal lead. Can Freddie Anderson shut the door over the Buffalo Sabres with all that offensive talent? Be able to catch the young Toronto Maple Leafs. We have a power play. Good Lord. I'm going to say that my coach is still Babcock. Of course, I'm going to have Babcock on there. There's no more Lou, but I'm just going to be taking over his job. He's going to be leaving anyway, so... Oh, there it is. And Hunwick with the dagger at the end, and the Toronto Maple Leafs win 3-1 in Game 1, 30 shots to 27. Not too bad. You know, we didn't have no big stars in that game. It was all the depth in that game. Let's take a look at the 3 stars. Freddie Anderson, 26 saves. That's what I'm talking about. Steady Freddie, and he is here in the playoffs, and he is the man. Okay, oh, look at that. Tyler Bozak, 2 assists. Okay, the veteran, Bozak. Okay, I got your number, bro. And Alexander 7, a free agency pickup, picks up 2 points. Dang. Third line with the production right there. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, that third line is running it, but I need that first and second line to get going. Let's go. Game 2. At home, we still have home ice advantage. We took advantage of that in the first game. Can we continue this run? Game 2 underway, and period 1 happens. And nothing happens again. Holy shit, look at the shots. 13-4. Buffalo is here, but Anderson says not yet. Period 2, and the Leafs with 2 goals. Boyle and Nazem the Dream Kadri gets a goal in the playoffs. That's okay. Kadri is also under the spotlight. He doesn't have the greatest stats on paper, but this guy's producing right now, and he had an okay season, so there's really no reason right now. He is in the goods with me right now. The Toronto Maple Leafs hold a 2-0 lead. Period number 3 underway. Will the Leafs take a 2-0 series lead over the Buffalo Sabres? Fight back, and they're fighting back. Marcus Guida with a goal on Freddie Anderson. Goddamn, right in front. They're not fighting. Come on. What's the shots? Right? Oh my God, they have 22, and Evander Kane ties the game up. There it is. The first line. The offense is starting to roll for Buffalo. Power play for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Can we capitalize? We did not. We have to start getting more shots. We only have 21 shots. Where is the offense on my team? Oh, and Game 2 will need overtime. God damn it, I hate overtime. Okay, we need a hero. I want Austin Matthews, Morgan Riley. Where is my Eminem? Where is Eminem? Marner, Nylander, Matthews. Nothing. Let's go. I need a hero right now. Here we go. Overtime needed. Let's go. Let's get it over with real quick, please. For the love of God. Anderson playing a really good game. The Buffalo Sabres almost have 40 shots, and the Toronto Maple Leafs only have 24. Domination by the Buffalo Sabres right now, but Anderson standing tall. They now have 41 shots. Anderson still standing tall. Where is the... Oh, God. Oh, my God. Are we going to have to go to double overtime already? Jesus Christ. Come on. Oh, God. They got a power play. Oh, we killed it off, I think. Game 2. Overtime. Period. Number 2 needed. Here we go. Who's going to be the hero? What's going to happen in this period? We don't go to overtime 3. Not in this game. They have 44 shots. We have now cracked 30 shots. Holy shit, this is a goaltender battle. They're not... There it is. Who is that? That is the man. Nazem the Dream Kadri. With the double overtime winner. What a performance by Nazem Kadri. 2 huge goals, and Anderson, 42 saves. God damn. And Boyle with a nice big goal there. Thank you very much, fourth line, and the second line producing huge with Nazem the Dream. 4 hits as well for him. God damn. Anderson, what can I say? This guy's standing tall, standing on his head, holding us in. And the Toronto Maple Leafs take a 2-0 series lead. We are now on our way to Buffalo. And Buffalo, do they have an answer for Freddie Anderson? So far, Anderson has been shutting down. Can he continue? Steady Freddie in the third game in Buffalo this time around. Nazem the Dream, the hero in Game 2. Still, our first line has not produced. Where's the first line? Will they show up in this game? Let's find out. Nothing in the first period. Again, no goals scored in the first period so far in this series. Period 2. Oh, we have a goaltender battle underway. God damn. Anderson versus Leonard. Leonard's had enough. He says, you know what? I'm sick of Anderson taking the spotlight. It's my time to shine. Period 3. Let's go. Who is going to... Could be just a one-goal game right here. First goal could be the only goal, the winning goal. I'm calling out Matthews. Where's he been? Oh, power play for the Toronto Maple Leafs, and they do not capitalize. The Buffalo Sabres now have that confidence boost. Oh, no, and there it was. Freaking Gergensen, third line, scores the goal. Is it the only goal? Oh, no, and Kulikov gets another one on Frederik Andersen. Buffalo Sabres are not going to give up. They will not let the Toronto Maple Leafs take a 3-0 series lead, and is now a 2-1 series. And the Buffalo Sabres get a win at home. Robin Lehner standing tall with the shutout. 25 saves. Zemgus Gergensen scores the game winner, and Dmitry Kulikov with the fuck you goal. Alright, we got a series. It's not going to be that easy for my Toronto Maple Leafs. We got shut out in that game, but I'm not going to... I don't know yet. That first line is not clicking. Maybe I mix up that top 6. I think I'm going to go ahead and let's just have a peek. Let's just have a quick peek at that lineup, because the top 6 isn't doing anything. The bottom 6 is doing just fine. And, well, other than Kadri, the top 6 isn't doing anything. So maybe I can move Kadri to the first line, but Yager is an 88 right now. He's a minus. Maybe we put him up here. He's got that poise, though. He's got that amazing poise. Maybe he can start kicking it off in the playoffs like he's supposed to. JVR, he has a couple assists. What about my Matthews? He's got 1 assist in 3 games. That's just not cutting it. That's just not cutting it. What are we going to do? Should we put Marner up there? Marner only has 1 assist as well. Okay, Leo Komarov on the third line has nothing going on for him. Connor Brown, he scored a goal, did he not? But he's a minus. Third line was doing good. I don't know if I should mix it up a little bit. I think I'm going to put Martin right there. That's a risky move, but I'm going to do it. Okay, with Yager on the first line, okay, and the defense, not really much I can do. Zaitsev, let's take a look. How's he doing? He's not doing bad. Marchenko, you holding it down, dog? Nah, okay, Zaitsev's coming up. Maybe he can get some more, and of course Anderson's not going anywhere. Ray Emery's at 82. But he's going to remain on the bench with the ball cap, watching from the bench. But he's collecting money, so it's all good. Okay, no more talk. Game 4 underway. Can the Leafs take a 3-1 series lead, or are the Buffalo Sabres going to fight back and tie the series up in Buffalo? We're just down the road, so there's going to be a lot of Toronto Maple Leaf fans in the crowd cheering us on. Period number 1. Will there be a goal? And no way, Jose. Shots are 11-11. Quite an even battle right here. Buffalo Sabres fighting for their lives. They don't want to get into too big of a hole against my Toronto Maple Leafs, because we'll fucking destroy them. Period 2. And the Toronto Maple Leafs, Austin Matthews, Captain Fuse, finally gets on the board. And that is all it's going to take. Just like in real life, Matthews only needs 1, and then he takes off. Austin Matthews, finally. Here we go. Toronto Maple Leafs has a 1-goal lead, period number 3. Here we go. Can we hold it? Anderson, again, standing tall for us, just playing amazing in this series. Pretty much the MVP. Well, he is the MVP, but will Matthews get 3 more goals in this game? Getting 4 goals in the playoffs. Oh no, and the Buffalo Sabres, Ryan O'Reilly, first line, finally getting on the board. Wait, that's not true. Evander Kane scored over here. But they tied the game up in huge fashion. Goddamn, overtime will be needed again in this series. Fuck. I just wanted it to be Matthews, but will Matthews be the hero in overtime? Overtime needed for the second time. Here we go. Frederik Andersen, goddamn, 32 shots, 35 all of a sudden. Good Lord have mercy. 3 shots in like 1 millisecond. Okay. Oh, and Kyle Okposo, the first line, starting to turn it on, just like they did in the freaking regular season. We don't want them to be doing that, and line changes did not work. Other than Matthews scoring a goal, and the Buffalo Sabres are back in this series. It is now tied 2-2. Anderson again playing fucking phenomenal. There he is again with a 148, 335 save again. But Leonard's starting to come back, starting to get that spotlight on him now. Kyle Okposo with the game winner. Quite possibly, I think it was. Anyway, I'm not impressed. Toronto Maple Leafs falling and not being able to capitalize on the road. We're coming back home. We're coming back to the nation of blue. We're coming back to the 6th. The M&M line did something. They're not even together right now. I can't have them together. Not yet. They're not ready. Alright, game number 5. This is huge. Will we take a series lead, or will the Buffalo Sabres win 3 games straight and take the lead? Game 5. Period 1. Finally, there's goals. Boyle and Jack Eichel. Uh-oh. Captain Jack, quite possibly. I don't know if he's the captain, but 4th line Boyle keeps it going. 2nd period. Oh, yeah, there it is. Jaeger, there he is, boys. Yes! The legend, the living legend, the man who's won the cups, done the dirty deed, gets 2 goals in the second period, and Uncle Leo. Did I move him? I didn't move him up, but that fourth line with the second goal of the game, and Kyle Okposo making it interesting with a goal. The Leafs hold a 2-goal lead. Can we hold on to it? Period number 3. The Buffalo Sabres start off with a power play. Okay, we killed it off. Good Lord. We only have 20 shots to 26. The Buffalo Sabres are trying their very best to get past Anderson, but we have 5 goals now. Austin Matthews putting the dagger into the Buffalo Sabres' hearts. Not happening. You will not win in Toronto. Not tonight, says Matthews. This is my town. This is my team. And that's it. Anderson doesn't even need it. He didn't even need it. He holds it at 2 goals. I don't think the Buffalo Sabres have been able to get more than 2 goals against Frederik Anderson. And again, standing tall, Freddie Anderson. Good Lord, this guy is going to be a legend in Toronto. And Jaromir Jagr, 2 goals and 1 assist. And Matthews, a goal and 2 assists. These two are starting to click, and I'm feeling it. Jagr and Matthews, look at these two beauties. And Frederik Anderson, 31 saves, playing amazing. And the Leafs only need 1 more win to advance to the second round for the first time in it could be 10 years. Over 10 years for Jersey Shores. It was like 2003, 2004, the last time they made it legit. Oh God, the pressure is on the rookies, but Jagr says, hey, it's not that big of a deal, fellas. We can do this in Buffalo. We haven't won yet. Game 6, the Toronto Maple Leafs can win it, or the Buffalo Sabres could force our hand and push Game 7, period number 1. Can we take off again? And it is a 1-1 game. JVR, welcome to the playoffs. How you doing? JVR finally getting on the board. That's what I'm talking about. I want playoff JVR. Where's playoff JVR? JVR in the playoffs, that's unreal. Where's he been? But he's here now in a huge game and a big goal. And then this Johan Morrison guy gets one by Anderson. Probably lucky. Period 2. Back out. 3-3. Komarov, Wisniewski, Tennis, and Ristolainen, and 4 goals in the third period, and it's still tied. Back out. What a match. Ennis and Ristolainen, goddamn. Starting to, there's no big names scoring goals on my team right now. A lot of double. Jagger's pretty big. Jagger. Matthews, we need a big goal from you. Captain Hughes, where's been Morgan Riley? We need a big goal from Morgan Riley. That's who I want. Morgan Riley. Okay, period number 3 underway. Here we go. Can the Buffalo Sabres force Game 7, or will the Toronto Maple Leafs say, fuck that shit, we're going to round 2? There it is. Fucking Jake the Snake Gardner with a huge goal. Will it be enough? Can Anderson hold it down for the first time? The Buffalo Sabres have scored 3 goals on him, but he will not allow them to score 4. I'm calling it, and the Toronto Maple Leafs are off to the second round. Fuck you, Buffalo. And the rivalry begins. Toronto Maple Leafs 1-0. There it is. We win the first matchup between the Buffalo Sabres and Anderson. The big story of the series, just holding us through. Oh, there's Morgan Riley, 3 assists in that game. That's what I'm talking about. And Uncle Leo with a big goal. Fuck you, wrist the line and go play some golf, buddy. You're out of here. Damn. Frederik Anderson with an amazing series. Matthews, everyone. Okay, let's take a look at who we got in round 2, and then we'll see who performed for us the most in the first round. Who's next for the Toronto Maple Leafs? Is it going to be a Canadian team? A Battle of Ontario, possibly. I don't even know if Ottawa made it. And it's Boston. Oh, baby. Can we get redemption for that fucking series? I think it was 2009, 2010. I'm not sure. But we all remember. Team Primer, Chara, Bergeron. Revenge can be ours. Oh, this is exciting. Oh, baby. Okay, really quick, let's take a look at the stats. Austin Matthews, you're so beautiful. I love you. Player stats for the playoffs. Jake the Snake Gardner. What a goal for him. Good Lord, have mercy. And Jaromir Jagr. Big trade, and he's pulling his weight. 6 points in 6 games, 2 goals, 4 assists. Austin Matthews, captain. He's performing. 5 points, 6 games. The captain, Morgan Riley, 5 assists, even though he got 3 in 1 game, but he's still producing 5 points, 6 games. There's Willie Nylander, 4 points, no goals yet, but he's still doing he's doing it. He's out there. He's getting dirty. Cajun, 2 big goals, 3 points, JVR, 3 points. We got a lot of guys, okay, a lot of guys are producing. Who's not goals? Like Chenko, Martin, okay. Not guys we're guys were expecting that they don't have to put up points, but Martin's a minus. I'm going to put him probably back down to the fourth line where he belongs. Gardner, huge goal. I'm loving you right now, buddy. He's an 86. All right, and look at this guy. What was that? 2 big assists. I think he got that in one game. But hey, Uncle Leo, by the way, big goals. Good series by him. Boyle, by the way. That fourth line did fantastic. Fantastic. All right, so the big guys are producing. The team is producing, and here's the hero. Frederick Anderson in 6 games putting up a 1.84 goals against average, 4 wins, 1 loss, and a 9.38 save percentage. No shutouts. He doesn't need shutouts. He's just going to be steady Freddy and put up those great numbers. And in the next episode, we take on the fucking Bruins. Will the Leafs get revenge? Matthews is in the equation now. Can they stop him? Find out in the next episode.